$5,000. Teacher training program. We have seen 263 teachers equipped between 2020 to 2024, never like before. Construction with 17 already completed in areas such as Crashwater and Mokomoka, to name a few. Upgrades and maintenance of all schools across the region have ensured better learning environment to the children of Region 9. And we have our the dispensable Honorable Minister of Education all these projects and ensuring that it is delivered on the health centers and posts in more than 30 communities have been upgraded with telemedicine services now available in remote areas to bring health closer to the people for the very first time. A milestone is the US $331.1 million upgrade of the Lethem Hospital, significantly improving healthcare in Region 9 alone. Progress. Mr. Speaker, infrastructure development, over 1,200 kilometers of roads in Region 9 have been constructed or rehabilitated, connecting key areas like Lethem to Aishalton and Karasabay to Yoramparo. Community roads were built in almost every village, making transportation safer and easier. Lethem Aerodrome has been rehabilitated and the hydro plants constructed and already commissioned at Mokomoka and Kumu, promising sustainable energy for the region. Mr. Speaker, a new housing development is underway in Lethem to provide better living conditions or options for families. 41 wells were already drilled across communities like Aishalton, Shulenab, and Shia, improving access water for thousands. Farmers have benefited from 36 shade houses and the distribution of planting materials to boost production. Agro-processing facilities have been established in Crowdar, Marura now, St. Ignatius, allowing farmers to add value to their produce. Mr. Speaker, social services. Over 2,100 pensioners received old age pensions in 2024, and nearly 2,000 people have benefited from public assistance. Cash grants were distributed, Mr. Speaker, to support households during COVID-19, and $100,000 to citizens over the age of 18 years. Mr. Speaker, this is what the PPPC government is doing, and the opposition members have the audacity to stand barefaced in this house to say that the PPP is not doing anything for the people of Guyana. But I want to remind you, honorable members, of your track record, of your white elephant, of your legacy. This is the state of Durban Park, yet you have not included it in your 90-day plan. Mr. Speaker, what is the people of Region 8 benefiting from your monument? Have a look, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, and I go on with the parking meter, not a white elephant, in the city of Georgetown. Waste of money. This is what you are up to. Idled, eating, poor governance, traveling while you are in government. Mr. Speaker, and I go on. This is what APNUAFC budget is look like, riddled with taxes on the backs of the Guyanese people. Taxes and more taxes, and didn't have the oil money. But you made monies with the 200 plus taxes. But you, Mr. Speaker,
Mr. MP, honorable member, I noticed that you had something that conforms to what the Honorable Ramjatan said, erection to resurrection. You need 5 minutes to continue. I am not on the issue of that. I am on the extension of time.
Apologies, Mr. Speaker. You were too high-fruiting for me. I didn't get it. You kind of lost me. I thought you were really interested.
I reminded myself of what the honorable member, Mr. Ramjatan, said when he was talking from birth to burial, womb to tomb, and
Yes. I'm afraid that went over my head at that point, but I wish to ask for 5 minutes for my colleague to conclude his very good presentation. Thank you.
thank you, Mr. Shira.
Thank you, Mr.
Honorable
Speaker.
members, please continue.
APNUAFC broken promises made to Guyana. And here is it, Mr. Speaker. Broken economy. Empirical evidence for the Guyanese people to see. But what we promised in 2020, promises fulfilled. Promises fulfilled. Honorable members are now enjoying the 100,000 cash grant. Mr. Speaker, what they promised in 2015, lower taxes, jobs for all, housing, free education to help the traditional productive sector, transparency in government high on the agenda, better health care. But what Guyana got? Over 200 additional taxes and fees, over 30,000 jobs lost, no new house lots, redistributed lands to friends and family, 35% increase in university fees, all on the decline under your tenure. Sugar, mining, forestry, rice, bauxite, rampant, the C word. Increase in infant and maternal mortality. This is your track record. This is it. Now you come to promise the people. Who will believe you? Mr. Speaker, this budget is more than a compilation of numbers. It says volumes of what we stand for in government, what we are in service to the people, and how we consider our stewardship for Guyana's future. This budget is a chronicle of perseverance, development, and undying commitment of our country, wherein every citizen should get a chance to have a better life. Guyana has seen the PPPC government has been able to achieve the way the committed investments have transformed communities and connected regions by raising lives, jobs for our young people, better schools for our children, better health care for families throughout every corner of Guyana. The budget continues the work of taking hope and opportunity to those that once thought of themselves as forgotten. And let us not forget, Mr. Speaker, hinterland and Amerindian communities, as these investments in hinterland villages breathe new life into our communities. These are moments that policies, but the bridges, schools, wells, and programs that give our people the life they deserve right where they live. This is what leadership feels like. No one is left behind. Mr. Speaker, this is a moment for unity, not division. To support this budget is to support the dream of every farmer, every student, every owner of a small business, and every family who relies on us to get the job done. It is to vindicate the faith that the people have entrusted in us to make life better for them. Let us not allow politics or indifferences to cloud the bigger picture. This is about Guyana, our dear loved Guyana, and its bright future. I urge every member of the opposition of this House to set aside the differences and come together to pass this budget, not for us, but for the people we serve. Mr. Speaker, with this, I commend the PPPC's 2025 budget for its passage. And I thank you, Mr. Speaker.